Cholom, the Guru is pioneer, champion, and guide to the forward movements of Pung Cholom all over the world. Noteworthy among them are the opening ceremony of Asian Games 1982, SAARC Traditional Festival of Drums 1996, 50th Independence Day celebration of South Africa 1997, World ESPO 1998, and MEMFIS Festival USA 2000. Flourishing with creativity, Sri Thanal Singh's fusion of Mridanga music gave birth to two dance dramas entitled Lechal and Full Yuddha, staged in 2000 and 2001 respectively as the production of Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy in Imphal until under his overall direction. His splendid production of a solo dance, Geet Govind, was performed in many mega events such as Festival of Young Artists 2002, Festival of Manipur Dance in 2002, festivals organized by Bengaluru Sangeet Natya Academy, Natya institutions, and others. Sri Thanil Singh has also authored and published 5 books related to Mridanga and songs of Nat Sankirtana. His books being Meitei Pungon Rasmel 64, published in 1971, Khomjilaba Meitei Punglon Tanjau 1981, Punglon Ramjil 12, 1986, Nat Sankirtana Raj Punglon 1999, Raj Seshak 2007, etc. Under his guidance, many junior fellowships have been awarded to numerous Pung students under the Ministry of Culture Government of India, while many other scholars have been declared qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The Guru's two visions infold were to survive and to propagate Meitei Pung Cholom throughout the world. In order to achieve the objectives in 2008, were film produced in documentary film Pung Rhythm of the Paradise in 2001. Film Division Government of India also produced another documentary. Film Cholom, a great landmark in the field. For forever expanding growth of Meitei Pung Cholom, Sri Thanal Singh has organized many seminars, read many papers in and outside Manipur. As a present member of General Council, Sangeet Natak Academy, New Delhi was an executive board member of the State Kala Academy, Imphal, a member of advisory committee, Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, Imphal, etc. He was also held high as a board member of the audition for Prasar Bharati DPC. Member of many universities, etc. from time to time, the Guru plays a key role towards the inclusion of Manipuri's Nata Sankirtana into representative list of intangible culture heritage of humanity 2013 of UNESCO. In collaboration with SPIC MACAY, he has ventured from the southern to the northern, to the eastern to the western, far and wide state of India, demonstrated Pung Cholom with a troupe of Pung artists towards harvesting this objective. He has been highly honored with Padma Shri Award of Ministry of Home Affairs, Manipur State Kala Academy Award, Badya Ratna Award of Manipuri Sahitya Parishad, Imphal Badya Shiromani Award of Manipuri Sahitya Parishad, Assam, and others. Thank you, everyone. Now, may I request Dr. W. Ibomcha to take over the seat. Thank you once again. Have a nice day.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Others, good morning to you also.
Good morning, sir.
We have just completed 3 days interaction with the dance gurus. So now today we'll be starting today and tomorrow on Pung, that is Manipuri classical percussion. Like, you can normally people call it Mridanga, but the uniqueness of Pung is that in many of the percussions of India, you may not you may not have seen a dancing with while they are performing that poem. That is that is the uniqueness of poem. Like Cholom, normally we interpret it as dance. Why Pung Cholom? Why Pung dance? Because the body movement. I forgot to say something about Pung. That is, Pung itself can create a Sankritan of in Manipur. I mean, then while doing the raga, it's a strict distinct in SPIC MACAY also. People cannot enter or exit while the concert is going on. That is the biggest one of the biggest contribution of SPIC MACAY to the students. But here in Manipur, when the Pum Raga is going on or Sankirtan Raga is going on, neither people can enter, no people can go out. Strictly, religiously guarded kind of a thing, right? So, so the rest of the thing will definitely come to know when Guruji speaks out the whole thing. I'll try to supplement or translate whatever he is saying. So may I request Padma Shri Guru S. Thanan Singh to be with me and to be with all of you. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, विरोध करिए सर गुरुजी आप शुरू कीजिए
नमस्ते अखोगी मणिपुरी जी नट संकीर्तन हाइबसी अहमदा मसीगी लाइबा वखलोन दे थांगिसिंगमना नट संकीर्तन हाइबसी ईश्वर फंगनबा तारुनियो दुगा ईश्वर मरी लेनेबा यामना तावरबा अदुंबा जाम खलमने हारिबा संकीर्तन नसिना नियोबगी जीवात्मा सिना ईश्वर मफम योगिनबा अदुंबा संकीर्तन सिदा तोगो मखलमने.
So why Guruji starts with Natha Sankirtan is because Pum is a part and parcel of it's supposed to be with the Sankirtan, and without Pum, without that classical Manipuri percussion, the Pum, no Sankirtan can be perfect. I mean, you cannot segregate Pum from Nat Sankirtan. That's why Guruji started with Nat Sankirtan. Why Nat Sankirtan? Why Nat Sankirtan in Manipur? It's to attain that to achieve that kind of worldliness. I mean, the heavenly this things, to be with the me with the God. To it's just what you call it's a sadhana. It's a process to reach that ultimate the soul and the God, to be with. That is why he started with Sankirtan. Sankirtan, Nat Sankirtan is exactly a part of Pung is a part of a Nat Sankirtan. That's why he started with Nat Sankirtan.
Brahmi, Nat Sankirtan the Pungna Loga Tugang, Pung China Ahana, Pung China Hana Howie, Hana Ugaman Chikarino Habitat Woody. Ishorgi, Jagat Mapu Ishorge, Aquina Abawon Topa, Mishimapa. Abawon Torga, Aquina, Koverpa, Habitat. Ishorgi Korega, Aquina, Ishorgi, Aquina, Mari Limbi Ola Piro, Aquina, Movinam, Sunderge, Hapu, Cinema from the link to Piro, hiding Aquila Punga Hana, Una Hana Dala, only Dimatuna Botan, something like Asumana Sanditonji, Aqui Yam, Machine, Manunda, Go. Jagat Mapu, Jagati, practicing good, Jagat Mutu, Deva Anisha Lenka Bamatunga, Aquina Maduda, Jibat Martina, Aquina Animba, Buhomoro, Adigo Swarat, Magi Labor, Divat Mati, Lady Soras, the Divat Mati, all the Sinerga, Sulmacum Yoginova, Yam Tobo Budama Kalamani, Masi Mo states and only New York.
Like from birth to death in Manipuri society, Sankirtan has to take a lead role. Even when there's even in the mainland society also, there's a 5-day ceremony of when you get birth. There, from there itself till the end of till when you die, when we expire with date, like then there's a 15-day there's a process of these things, rituals, and Sankirtan used to take used to be part of it. So what Sankirtan exactly is two Apung players and male or female choirs. Basically, male choirs are there, but ragas are supposed to start by the Pung, by not with the vocal things or the kartal what they're using. Why Pung starts is to sanctify the ambience, the surroundings, so as to we believe that the Sankirtan, when we start Sankirtan, is what we believe is that to the place where we are doing Sankirtan. That's why that is the reason why Pung starts the whole the raga. Then it is followed by vocal and along with kartal. Then the rest there's a ritual. There's a process till the end. So that's why as I said before, and as Guruji repeated again, that Pung plays a lead role in any form of in Manipuri, the Sankirtan, and Nat Sankirtan has to be. Pung has to, that's why Guruji started with Nat Sankirtan.
So when Manipuri Nat Sankirtan gi nungi ba bhap re mahadegi mas'ul adubu prisibida leiba bahar prisibida leiba culture prima isor ga mari leina isor gi hong phamji isor de adubu hauji masi kumai yoina kusor ko ta na sangton ji khai ma lairaga akula maduna ding de ba mari mayang thammerga madu de khai ma lairaga akuna pu sorom pusore jagoi rati jagoi pusore hari ba pot ko ti jagoi rat ka na sangton de suma sam tani na sangton ni mun de jagoi rat yo sai ba press ma ya no ku ji ni anadi akuna pu sangton no matamda akui hakang din am kadele chung pani toramde de wo yu ke na maka pani sarande bhakti re se yim hamurga ishwar ga mari leina ba art form akui kadung yu ba mi de mari leina ba toruba babo toruba kalakar singchina de wo chabo ro sangton to go ro ni go ro ishwar ga mari leina ba babo ki nuai na banna ta ba ishwar pe na ba to ba adu ma makhalama Manipuri art form ni leina.
So as Guruji said, like any other part of India, whatever we do, I mean, if you are in a, whether you are dancing or something like that, it is based on bhakti rest, and particularly in Manipur, that bhakti side of is much greater than anything else, but due to you can see because of the development and all, you are supposed to segregate that bhakti part and to give performance kind of things. As I repeated said yesterday also, at the proscenium theater, when it comes, like the Mandap performance type cannot be performed in the proscenium theater. So then Pung Cholom, why Pung Cholom start is because it slightly segregated from the main Sankirtana. in order to give the audience-oriented kind of performance, right? So here Guruji said, what he says is, we have to, if previously when you do Nat Sankirtan, the movements cannot be very active or very fast or acrobatic kind of things. Movements are restricted to certain limits. The freedom of free movements are restricted. Even in dance also, Manipuri classical dance also, there's some restriction. You know, like Nat Sankirtan is the base of all form of Indian classical dance or any other thing. So it comes out from Nat Sankirtan itself. Even the Manipuri classical dance, the ras is also from it is from the Nat Sankirtan. The Nat Sankirtan is the base where all the art forms, all the art form of classical art form comes out. That's the importance of Nat Sankirtan.
So, Maina, akwai Manipuri Nat Sankirtan ji magi ni no wakil ji thameriga. Akwai art form ina akwai tu zoru kudai. Aboka kasai isol le yele mari judagi maduna sen purukam wele madui leiba pro mayam matham no mayam je ku art form ina akwai ni ba amaga art form ina ku pusuru ku na asini art form ina pusuru ku tarbodi kasai gi isori mari duna akwai tonga na thamelga madui ikai mela erga bhabok ne yeng pada bhabok ne se ne yeng pada mit ngai na ba akwai madura movement cam hadile pasir hadile ba movement kai no kai le ma putuna isori ma ko ma kam dul tonga ne thamelga akwai umayo na pusuru ba akwai na kuna magi mayang di madina mayang urus madi ikai mela erga yoro jego yoro kota yoro bhabok pele na ba bhabok ngai na ba kasi to kum matamda akwai magi movement magi to ba achai kaya tikibam magi leiba magi adinu mayam di akwai prakriti gi laiba saga using mayam di kunlo.
So as before also Guruji said the same thing, repeating again, that in order to give the audience-oriented kind of performance that Sankirtan or Tung Cholom has been developed, then the movements are becoming vigorous, then the Tandav kind of things, acrobatic things are started using it as a main things, But all the steps, every steps and this and movements are basically based on the movements of the animals, kind of animals or birds, like that is what Guru said.
Sebagai tu guna pergi niu ba, macam solo le, apa mari guna, tapi niu guna, mengai ba, aku art form guna ketar mina, aku nak pergi canggih, aku jauh tu guna canggih amna, canggih pikin le ba, macam aku tengah pada betul, aku biar tu apa ni, macam lagi aku nak le ba, betul le ba, baru sudah aku nak le ba pun. Lain bersasan si ya mayam lagi mana kali bergati mayam di luar juga puna masih samudi saja kami orang cari saja di wahu memang beri mau ada di mafam dulu lagi bahasa si pergi magi gati mayam di luar juga aku ni Sankirtan di kai lah aku tidak puna masih jago ina dulu ina
Yes, again, coming to the same thing again, that Vinesh is basically directly or indirectly imitate from the birds and animals, and I think some of you in the intensive must have heard of Samu Fireb and Sagol Fireb, all this, and then the movements of peacock, that the birds, I like peacock and all that, the beauty of these things of nature. They try to imitate, and in order to give audience-oriented kind of presentation, I mean, they fuse, they try all this kind of fusion, and then it is slightly away from the Natha Sankirtan, original Natha Sankirtan, because when you talk about original Natha Sankirtan, that has, as I said before, as Guru said before, it has to be restricted to certain limit, and when it's becoming audience-oriented kind of things, many things have been added in. Then they have to be physically fit. They have to be physically then so that they can do their vigorous movements and all. That is what those answers.
So many akuna hanga de ulay maramdi kayda. Apigi isingale bajiba singdegi ngagi sumai setpa kupa to gunu masi in lori adegi ilay sing jing ilay padukuna lungluina lay pokna season rei adegi apigi ichak ipong sumai lapa katana num lapa si kuna masi menda yam season rei asi sumai to gana apina layba mayam tagi fatraba apigi diba yamna tongo ne layba diba lori basi kuna ngada gi lori sik gi lori uro betarpa mirang tang betarpa uro da kuri sing de tan merga kapna la erga magi ngadu phana da bai sing lingon da ba sing ba magi tin mayam gi lo erga adigi tangi toni movement jina majil pusil la ba kuna machi kodere aduga majila hajaba mo na kun ko ne.
So almost all the movements of
excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt. One of our delegates has a query, so can I please ask that question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
She's asking Masana, sir, was Sankirtana there before the influence of Vaishnavism, or it came after the influence of Vaishnavism?
Vaishnavism ki mamanga Sankirtan le ramra, duga Vaishnavism la pan Sankirtan le. Question ko apne
Aku Sankirtan ji mai thom ji sumlai. Vaishnavism na aku Manipuri Hindu dharma Vaishnavism le lekin garbani war matam lagi aku Manipuri to pa culture ma thomam ji ma sumlai ari ba pala lagi langai bu ye jana ma ye aku lei kun Sankirtan ji mai Vaishnavism basi masak le yam aduga mo ngi manerte di han ji aku gi lei ba le mi ba ko tu chiju akuna lain dum sana mai ningami adigi akuna ramani dharma chalame lain gu da mari leine ko ne akui lai haro ko hi to bi lai haro to bi samane sumai to ga akui art form lai jide akui lan matung jira akui second war matung jira akui mayam kumil so ko ki mari kumil ku ko ne han di mata adum dai Sankirtan gi mo gi adum dai aduga magi nona du manerte Yoruba kuna Manipuri na Sankirtan to be kana adam te loru bunate magi bahabra tudi mo tu ne Yoruba magi chindi la hatu ko je pakang ne pali me tan digi kuna punji rangai bu le remi adi ko ne bu le remi ko di skun bu sa ba adi macam rangai bu ne ari ba bangi tu tare sumai na han o mu digi akoi magi movement magi Sankirtan zinde.
Okay, even yesterday also when we discussed about Indian classical dance, so it was there much before the amalgamation, much before we embraced Vaishnava Sampradaya or Gauriya Sampradaya. But it's an evolution kind of thing. The thing is that when Gauriya Sampradaya comes, the theme and these things are slightly you can say the Guru said merge from the two things, previous one as well as the new one. When these two mix together, amalgamated, and then the beautiness of Sankirtana is becoming polished and uh, and you can use the word codified in a very strict form. Previously, it was like a performance of anyone can go out and that was the and movement. Because of that, it became very restricted, very codified, very points. It was there according to him, according to Guruji. It was there previously in a very crude form of instruments, and using crude form of instrument that the whole Sankirtan style was there. But once it comes to Gauriya Sampradaya, the things are slightly different, and the theme are also becoming different. Previously, before that, we have Ramandi. The people used to worship Ram. Now, when it comes to Gauriya Sampradaya, the Krishna is, and the Lord Krishna is becoming the main deity. Like that is why that is what he said. What he said is it was there previously also in a very crude form, but once it comes to Gauriya Sampradaya, it becoming very in a classic kind of classical. When you can say when you use the term classic, becoming very as I say, polished one. I mean, a codified, polished kind of. Others?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it? See, want to ask this thing cross question once again?
Masana, I would request you to just put a yes or no in the chat box so that in case if you want any further explanation, then we can request Guruji for the same.
Okay.
I'll let you know, sir, in case if the delegates have any further queries.
Okay.
Nasangiton naisi bigisan di matam nilini nai basi das Manipuri das isu. Asi mamangda apigi sorgi thangna ba nung ba lain tu sana mani pakang bangai sing balai mai Manipuri se mokadegi akhui ba pon adum lai. Matam nilini amma gamu ba pau di magi magi pungun pungi magi lam di chane bi du da tinggal le ba ngakani. Akhui amma gamu ga bisi ji ba pau na isu di ngasi degi sai Kakek bu mama di hujan itu, aku hana dun layar bapak tu dah, aku nak hui, unggang juga cuci lana, kangnya dah berapa man layar ya, dan bisi tu pun masih amat tu aku bakal lulus melak ni na, amat bisi ya ada, amat bisi ya ada hujan itu lah, bayam tinggi amat tinggi tu si layar, aku tu dah memang baru sampai lagi, masih lagi saya cani som, mungkin memang tinggi aku nak saya cakap di hari itu. Kalau mungkin memang di masih salah kode gini, aku nak mayam di aku posting je, bapa nak main buku, bapa nak main sendiri, bapa nak main silau gini, bapa nak mesti nak beli tu lepas kali, kalau kali ini silau, mari cimburu buku berjalan lepas, aku nak masih macam dulu lagu sehingga bagi sendiri macam dulu, nak bagi cacat mana.
Alexander, the man, he was the king. He was a man, a person who introduced this Sankirtan as well as Manipuri classical dance ras. Previously, all the cultural things were localized. In a very the pocket. The differences were very much there. Even in Manipur also, there is a pocket of community where. They worship in a different form, but they worship the same God. But their interpretation, their theme, their song, their movements are slightly different from other community, other group. The same community, but once it comes to when Bhagat Chandra's period, this Gauriya Sampradaya comes, this is being amalgamated. It brings together by the various gurus. They work very hard to give a entity of what we call in the Manipuri classical dance also, as well as Sankirtan also, and that comes only after Bhagat Chandra's period when we get that kind of when we are having this kind of cultural, I mean, the classical music and dance and Pungchol, that is only after Pagachandra.
Nama wiki masih sumen lakukan ni Pungchol misu sangitan lagi Pungchol mi kai melakana Pungchol mi kerana mana prinsip dah umur ini pujuk ya ni bawa pelun di lak macam tu. Yang mana praktis tu betul. Acang di tiba saya usik sao usik lagi lor betul tu. Tapi di acang di mapan fuk dan acang kaya kaya jadi jago mapan ada pun ada mungkin tu tu na nunggu masih dia sentuh tu tambah lepas ya deh. Magi praktis tu juga ya deh. Yamna ngangu ini masih masih jadi mga tahu pergi lagi praktisi honor terpurna dah betar bodi masa itu orang suruh tambah Manipuri di Pungchol jadi Pung di Tokyo. Jadi ayam cuy ada Pung jadi makun kat pamer tu kalau kerja makun juga makun tu nak Pung dia kerja ni pasal movement tu kerja ni pasal picu lah kerja ni adalah ngangu ini lagi mau dah hai nak mau suruh sisin nama nak terbodi kalakaramu berbeza mayam na tapi macam Java kalakar belum dia macam ni.
So right from say, I mean, light has gone. That is sorry for this thing. You can hear me hear the voice at least, right? So
yes, sir.
right from somewhere around 5 to 6, the Pung player, Pung artists are supposed to start, because if you don't start a little early, then you get stuck to, I mean, the movements, the finger these things cannot be produced in such a way that then you cannot be a perfectionist until and unless you start at the age of 5 or so. In the same way, Guruji starts his learning from his father and his gurus, Adi gurus, from 5 years since when he was 5 years old, and from then onward, the practice, what you call them, and the sadhana, your rehearsal, supposed to has to be kept in momentum, so that you can reach that kind of perfection.
Masih tu macam dah hari ini mana ada kena sahaja berjauh sahaja Pungchol tapi dia dulu ada tanji kan nak pun nak begitu nama problem sebumnya.
So this is it. In Manipuri, classical percussion also, that there's a tala system is very important. Tala system, like just like other percussion, you can talk about tabla or any other Indian percussion, where tal is very the beat is has to be kept in such a way that your movements and tal system has to be coordinated in very coordinate properly. Otherwise, if you lose the tal and you are dominated by movement, that's also not correct. And when tal is in the correct, the beat is also correct. While beat is correct and movements are slightly different, that also gives a different picture. So what we say is tal system and movement has to be coordinate each other while Pungchol is performing.
Kalau aku nak ye orang kena kami tu tahu je tan dah ye bertan na pada dua itu aku nak ni tan ni kaya orang kena kaya dekat dulu tan ji cuma kena bukan nak berapa tan tu ye orang ni berapa macam dah cari kaya ni macam kaya orang berapa lâu có đi lâu chỉ cái lâu này chỉ lâu cái này một cái cả mà ăn không được được cả ăn không rồi có mình là gì sẽ cái nào tầm gì mấy là tin là chuyên cái nào ăn này một cái người không mình tan cái tan rồi nó tan trên đường anh đưa cái này trên những cái tập đó cái béo mà thường thường nó bị tan Linda, Satan, the Supina, the Masida, Udaduna Mana, I never owned the Mana Gachi, Aduna Masi, Yan Manipuri, our home, the Luwaka, Apina, Chiliza, the Masi Yam, Usha Amani, Mana showed the Madi, the Nibuka, and then our home to do in with a tan Kaibe a day, a tan Kaibe a day, two Kaibe a day, Masita Kumutanda, and they never put a
So the biggest problem, the biggest contribution of Manipuri classical percussion is the coordination with power system, body movement, whatever body movement they get from the natural, whether it's the waves of ocean, whether it's waves of a river, whether it's a movement of animals or birds or even fish, movement. I mean, they gathered all these movements, and the movements are practiced in such a way that it has to be corroborate with the system. Very style system in Manipuri also, when more than 64 different talas are there. That tal system has to be, when they do the performance, that tal, based on that tal, is supposed to be in a very codified code. Okay, I will start. Guruji wanted to say was taking his association with SPIC MACAY. He started from IIT, NIT, Bangalore. He took a contingent of 15 people. He introduced this Pung group over in Bangalore. After that, the first national convention, I am Calcutta, and there's Pung well as Sadhguru also. And for the last 10 years, been associating with SPIC MACAY, and he knows that the pros and cons of SPIC MACAY. So we want to say a bit about SPIC MACAY also. The movement is very beautiful. He said, according to him, the culture, the art form, the painting of plastic to the educational institutes that gives the glimpse of personality. This approach of philosophy.
Hello. Excuse me, sir.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Manish, can you please?
Sir, actually your net is quite slow, so I'm facing a problem to record a video. So please, sir, can you clear your recent tabs so the Google Meet will be clear, show the clear audio video.
Yes. How to? You have to change the link over.
Sir, are you using the phone or the laptop?
laptop.
Okay, sir. We can't do anything. It's a connectivity problem. It's okay, sir.
Yeah, I think now it's better. So now we can again start, right, Manish?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Sir, will request you to please start. I mean, you can continue. There were some connectivity issues because of which voice was not coming clearly. Now you can please continue, sir.
Then this voice or my voice or all the voice?
It's still not very clear.
Voice is still there.
No, sir, the voice
Not
is
very clear.
breaking actually.
Uh, Network is so big over India. We cannot.
Sir, I'm
My,
muting this.
yeah. Yes. Yes.
Sir, I'm muting this Kangal's account, and sir, you can unmute your Logochan account, so we can hear your audio.
Okay. You don't. It was right from the beginning, or it just I mean, happening right now on very
Sir, it's
recently.
just happening right now.
Okay. Previously, it was okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And that, and what to do? We are supposed to reconnect it again.
No, sir. It's okay now. Your voice is clear now. Continue, sir.
Okay, no problem. The time is also off to the six. So it was Guruji's experience he was narrating right now. As I said, his association is almost 10 years as of now, and most of the national or international conventions, right from NIT Mangaluru, he's been associating, and he had traveled length and breadth of North India, South India, almost all the chapters he covered 1.5 months. He traveled along with a group of 20 people for SPIC MACAY, and perform two school each every day. That's his experience with the students and the intensity of the students to learn something about Manipuri dance form or Manipuri classical percussion is very impressive. And he's very thankful to SPIC MACAY for giving such opportunity to him, and at the same time to give to demonstrate to the students, and then and students was so receptive, so we were ready to learn something about what they is performing in heavy institutes. Okay, honey. Yes, so any queries? So Guruji wanted some queries from your side, from student side. Others.
Yes, sir. So I had one
Others?
query. So it was very interesting to know that in Pung Cholom we do dance and the percussion at the same time. So my query was, is vocals or like singing also done along with percussion and dance in Pung Cholom?
Uh, yes, yes. As I said before, and yes, good about Natha Sankirtan, right? When you bring Natha Sankirtan, only two places will be there. Rest of the 8 or 10 people know this male chorus with tal, and you have to have one singer. I mean, the conch, right? The he mixes out the certain just yeah, not inside the again. Uh, your first, again, it starts the whole this thing, Nat Sankirtan. It starts with Pung Raga only, and that's why Pung plays a major role in Nat Sankirtan. Yes, artist.
I'm sorry, sir. Your voice had got broken in between, so
Yeah, because network is very poor now.
Yeah, now it's
Hard, we get hardly 2 or 3 these things. Listening?
Yeah, now it's coming, but once you started answering the question, it got broken, sir. I think some connected.
And and with whom they dance.
Any other queries from our other delegates who have joined? Yeah, so I think, sir, we don't have any further queries. Yeah, I would request you to please conclude the session.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank other. Dealing to मौली क्या लाए?
So, a very good morning to all the delegates, and we will be starting the dance workshop in another 5 minutes. Yeah, so Dr. Manju would be joining us at 10, and then we shall start our workshop. So please stay connected. We'll be starting in another 5-6 minutes. I would again like to reiterate brief instructions for the workshop. All delegates are requested to put their camera on so that sir can see you and correct you whenever required for the steps. Please have your mic on mute. You can pin the artist, pin Guruji or Sir's profile so that his profile is visible on the video. And again, in case you have any queries, you can drop it in the chat box, and we'll ask Sir whenever possible.
भैया
Yes, Manish.
वो जो कनेक्ट वो जो वॉइस में था प्रॉब्लम वो सिर्फ आपको ही शो हो रहा था